welcome back to That's Why We Friend podcast. We're your hosts, Shannon and
Charmaine.
yeah, we're back with another episode. But this time we're gonna talk about animals.
Animals. Why are you using animals?
It's animals.
Okay.
Yeah. But specifically pets.
Yeah.
So, do you have good relationship with animals?
I used to be very afraid of animals, like any animals.
Really?
Yeah. I think it's some trauma that I don't remember when I was younger. Yeah. Like, if I see stray dogs by the streets, I know, right? If you show that you're scared, they will approach you. Right?
Yeah.
So I need to look like I'm not scared, but when I walk past them, I hold my breath and yeah.
Is that bad?
Yeah.
What about now?
Now because my sister started adopting cats. Yeah, I'm not that scared already lah.
Even to stray dogs?
Yeah, dogs and cats only lah, but others I still don't know.
Really? Rabbits, all those?
No, rabbits I don't dare to touch.
Really? But they're so fluffy.
They are fluffy, but I remember when I was younger, my grandma's house used to have rabbits. You know, all my cousins, they dare to like hug them or something. I only dared to feed them carrots through the cage. And because that time, right, I was so young, we cannot use our knife ourselves. Like that young, I'll take the whole carrot. I'll stuff the whole carrot through the cage.
But the cage is so small.
Yeah, then it was stuck in the middle lah. Then the rabbit eat, then I push more, eat, then push more.
That's cute.
Yeah.
That's so cute.
What about you?
Oh, I love animals since I'm a kid.
Oh, right. What's your
Yeah.
favorite animal then?
Favorite during that time?
Okay.
Don't be surprised. Crocodiles.
Your favorite animal is crocodile. Why? What part of the crocodile you like?
I don't know. It's like... Oh, actually, I do know. I remember. I used to watch Animal Planet on Astro, and I always watched this show called Crocodile Hunters by Steve Irwin.
Okay.
Yeah. So I always like to watch his show, and he always explained like crocodiles, how are they important to the environment and all. Yeah.
So how are they important to the environment?
They control the pyramid.
Not
Not the pyramid, sorry. The ecosystem
the ecosystem, yeah.
in Australia. And not just Australia lah, like the environment lah.
I didn't know crocodile is that important.
Yeah. I mean, they are also like considered prehistoric animals because they are considered the modern dinosaurs in our
Do they
world.
share the same DNA or something? Similar.
Similar.
So crocodiles actually live through dinosaur age.
Like they have like big, more gigantic crocodiles during that time lah, and then they evolved, the
Until-
gene pool changed, and now it's this modern crocodile.
Wow.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Really?
Yeah, I did.
It's okay. You learn new things every day.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's one of my favorite wild animals.
One of your favorite.
Yeah, the other is lion.
Wow, you like really fierce animals.
I mean, one is prehistoric, one is a big wild cat.
Okay, I see now why you like cats. Yeah.
Who doesn't like animals with big fluffy mane that you can cuddle?
Can you actually cuddle if you dare?
No, not really. But yeah.
Well, that's very special of you. Like usually girls are like rabbit or like cats, like all those smaller, fluffier kind of animal. You, crocodile, lion.
I mean, I do like rabbits and all those small animals, but top is crocodile and lion.
Interesting, nice, good to know.
Yeah.
Now I know you better.
Yes. So I know now that you have cats.
Yeah.
Do you have do you have pets previously before your cats?
Like my pets? No, don't have. Or my sister's pet? No, don't have.
Oh.
This is like the first time.
Oh.
Because when we're younger, our parents don't let us have pets. Although my cats now, before we adopt them, they also say no, cannot. But until now, all my cats are at home already.
Inside the house.
Yeah, they are all indoor cats now.
I guess this is like the typical parents' behavior. They'll always say, no pets in the house,
Yeah.
no pets in the house. And a few weeks later.
Yeah, when the pet actually go to them, and then they start stuff them up.
Yeah.
So do you have pets before this?
Yeah, I do actually.
Crocodile.
I
Pet
wish I
crocodile.
could, but I can't.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I do have pets before. I have 2 rabbits,
What's her name?
Cece and Sammy.
Oh.
Yeah, but I got them both like separate at a different time.
So they don't overlap like that.
No, they don't overlap. Yeah, the first one was Cece. She was a white rabbit, and then I had her when I was in primary school until I was 12.
Oh, so 6 years for the whole primary school.
Yeah, then he died of old age. Then after that, I got another one, Sammy. She's a black and white rabbit.
A cow rabbit.
Yeah, a cow rabbit. But this one is with temper. Because my brother used to bully her last time, so she has a very bad temper. But after that, once she really opens up to you, she'll follow you everywhere. And then
You put it inside the house also?
no, I put it in the cage. But one thing cute about her is that when you bathe her, usually pets will like scramble here and there. She'll just stay there in that cage, one particular spot, and then you can just scrub her.
She enjoy bathing.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I think after that she passed away of old age also. Yeah. Then years later, not I adopt the cat. The cat adopt me. Yeah. Yeah. A few years later came Mia, the mother cat.
How do you explain the color of the cat?
Mia's color?
Yeah. Grey,
She's
dark grey.
black, bluish black, I would say.
We'll put a picture here lah.
Yeah. She's an absolute sweetheart.
She, compared to her kids, right? She's smaller in size.
Yeah, she's more petite in size. Yeah, when I first met Mia, she already had like a litter of kittens actually, and she brought them to my uncle's house because that time nobody stayed there. And then, like me and my mother pity her lah. Like she one stray cat have to jaga the litter.
How many kittens she had that time?
I think that time it was also 5.
5.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah, that is the first time I met her. So we started like feeding her cat food, like buy the small packets for her. Then after that, something happened, like the litter got attacked by another stray cat. Then she brought them away. Yeah, then she came back with 1 kitten left. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Then that time I wasn't really sure if I want to adopt her, but I still fed her. But the kitten also didn't make it lah. Yeah, so left me. Then she
So sad.
yeah, then she disappeared for another few weeks. Yeah. Then I think a few weeks later she came back.
Yeah.
Pregnant again actually.
They don't need to rest after they give birth, or like straight.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
Yeah, that is very scary actually.
Okay.
Yeah, so she came back with another litter in her tummy this time. Yeah, then we initially wanted to send her to the SPCA animal shelter, But then she was pregnant at that time, and then they don't really accept because they got not enough space. So okay lor, we feed her, so she just stay there. Initially we thought that she would be very defensive, like,
To kittens?
not just kittens, like towards strangers like us, because like this is the first time we actually like get to touch her and all.
I see.
But after that she's like, nope, just pet me more. I like you, human.
Because you fed her before. She knows.
Yeah, then so we started like adopting her lah. Then my parents are like, what are we gonna do with the kittens? I'm like, just keep them ah. Oh, my dad was like, no.
He really disagreed lah.
Yeah, he really disagreed. So few months later she gave birth next door. But that time we weren't sure where she gave birth.
Can hear the kittens cry.
No, we can't.
Oh.
Yeah, so the only way I can cheat her is shaking the food. So once I shake the food, she came from next door. Then only I know the kittens is somewhere behind next door. So once she finished eating, then she had to go back to the litter. So I just followed her.
I think maybe it's because she knows if she put the kittens in the front, the other cats will bully.
Yeah.
So she put it at the back.
Yeah.
Smart cat actually.
Yeah. We just wanted to leave them there because like once they are born, it's best not to touch them. If not, they have like human scent.
Yeah. I've heard that also.
Yeah. So we just leave them be. Then I think it's the third day I sibuk, I want to go see the kittens again. Yeah, and then they were on the ground instead of the basin where they were born. Yeah, because somehow Mia accidentally turned on the water. So the kittens were getting wet, so she brought them down onto the floor. So I go next door, get her box that she was staying before, and put on hand gloves. But that time I was actually quite scared to touch the kittens because I don't know.
Some mother cats is very defensive.
Yeah, and I wasn't sure how Mia will react if I touch the kittens. So when I first grabbed the first one, she's like, where are you bringing my cat? Where are you bringing my kid? Yeah, once she see me like putting them in the box, she herself jumped into the box and let me handle her kid. So it's like, wow, you already gave birth the third day and you're already treating me like a slave.
You are the chosen slave.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah, then after that I bring them over to my place.
So, do you want to introduce your cats?
I have cats, but they're all from different batch. Yeah.
You want to say how many cats you have first?
Currently I have 6 cats, but one is a total stray.
Yeah.
So it's not a lineage of Mia's. Yeah. So
It's the uncle.
Yeah. So there's Mia. Then the first batch, Cookie.
Oh, Cookie's from the first batch.
Yeah, Cookie is from the first batch. First batch. Then the second batch is Tiny and Rebel. And third batch is Luna.
Yeah.
I wanted to neuter her every time, but every time when I want to neuter her, she always get pregnant. So
She's faster than you.
yeah, because they said it's best not to neuter a feeding mom.
Yeah.
So I always wait until the kitten stop feeding. But whenever I want to bring her, she's already pregnant. Yeah, but the last time is when she got injured. Then I just bring her go straight.
Together.
Yeah.
You haven't introduced the uncle cat.
Oh yeah, the uncle cat is orange.
Yeah.
He's a big fat orange cat.
Chonky.
Yes, he's very chunky.
Chonky cat.
Yeah. Yeah. What about yours? You want to talk about yours?
Well, mine. It started with a orange cat, a kitten to be exact. The kitten was like meowing behind my house for like 2 days already, and then you can hear the kitten's meow getting softer and softer. Because we don't know. The mom gave birth there, and then the mom used to be with them, but I don't know why. Suddenly the mom went away with 3 kittens left alone. And then when we checked, 2 already passed away. Only this left. So my sister started feeding this kitten lah. If I'm not mistaken, my sister fed the cat with a syringe, put milk, like milk for cats lah, goat milk, and then feed the cat with syringe, and then put hot water.
Such dedication.
Yeah, because if too cold, without any covers, the cat will also die. So put hot water at night. Yeah, and then we raised the cat lah. Also called Orange because it's an orange cat.
Yeah, yours is actually very orange compared to Uncle Orange here.
Yeah, and it's very smart also. We used to have a cage, and then I don't know. He saw us unlocking the cage for a few times. Then he started unlocking the cage himself.
Wow.
Yeah, because sometimes that time I was still in school. Then we came back and then we put him in the cage. We went to school. We came back. He's outside roaming freely already. Then like, who opened the cage for him? Then one day we heard like the cage cluck, 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 by itself lah. Then we went out to check. Saw Orange outside of the cage already. So we decided, me and my sister, to sit in front of the cage, put him in the cage, and see how he came out.
Wow.
He really showed us how he came out. I'm like, wow, this cat. Yeah. And then, while we are feeding Orange, another grey cat came. It looks really petite, looks really, really pretty, you know. And then every time when we feed Orange, the cat will just look at us. And then when we look at the cat, he will fake like he's not looking at us, like he's just close his eye.
Oh,
like that.
A tsundere cat.
And then so, poor thing man, then we start giving the cat a bit. Then slowly the cat is very, very scared of humans lah. So every time we want to go near, we run away. So we name him Stranger.
Oh.
Yeah, but that's not his name in the medical card lah, because we don't want the vet to judge us.
I mean, you have a reason to name it Stranger, so it doesn't really matter what the doctor thinks.
Yeah, but that's another name in his medical card. And then slowly we made friends, and then both of them start playing when we're not around lah.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, and then until MCO, my sister told me she taught Orange to go to our house from the back to the front once only. Then he know already. So he always bring Stranger with him to the front. Then MCO, everyone's at home, right? Then we just we open the door and slowly let the cat in a bit. Because my mom is very against cat being in the house. So the first day will be like on the mat, and the second day will be a bit inside like that lah. And slowly, she like kind of don't care already. But the time they are not indoor cat yet. Then suddenly one day, Orange went missing. We don't know where he went. Until now, we also don't know where he went. I hope someone adopted him because his color is really pretty. Yeah, that's the story of Orange and Stranger. So now we only left Stranger. So we don't want to lose Stranger anymore. So we just make him an indoor cat lah. And then he accompanied me and my sister through online class.
Yeah.
So we will study on the dining table. Then he will sleep at the back. Then we put blanket on him. Like
So
that.
cute.
Yeah, that's his time of the only child lah. Then suddenly one day, another cat came. Count how many cats already. Another cat came. A really small cat. It looks like a kitten only. Like a teenage cat lah, I would say. She's very pretty, so we started feeding again. And then not sure if she's pregnant or not. We suspected her to be pregnant, but then we're not sure. We didn't bring her to the vet also. But then we see day by day, her tummy become bigger, and we said, sure, pregnant already.
Yeah.
Then she stayed until she gave birth lah. Gave birth already. She gave birth to the mother cat is called Mimi. So she gave birth to 3 kittens. I think it's her first batch lah, I think. So it's lesser among. So she gave birth to 3 kittens on Christmas Day.
Yeah. Christmas meows.
We always call them Christmas tree. THREE.
Yeah.
Christmas tree. So Frosty, Belle, and Elfie. It's all Christmas related.
Yeah. I can see that.
Yeah. So it's special.
Yeah.
So then we separated Stranger and the other cats. The other cats are outside. Until one day, Belle went missing. Belle's the only girl, by the way. Then she went missing for 4 days.
Oh no.
And that 4 days we've been looking for her. Suddenly one day she came back.
Oh.
Came back. And then we decided, indoor cat it is. Then we started like every day we'll call them back lah, to the cage or something. Then Mimi got pregnant again.
Oh yeah, I remember this one. She sent me a picture asking me if she's pregnant. Yeah, so when I look at the size, it's like yeah, she's pregnant. Get ready.
Then we're like, oh my gosh. Because before Mimi gave birth the second time, we already got Stranger, Mimi, and the 3 cats. So it's 5 already.
Yeah.
So if she gave birth to another 3, that would be 8. I'm like, bruh.
Yeah.
So Mimi gave birth the second time with 4 kittens. But on Mother's Day, another festive day.
Yeah, I noticed that cats know how to pick their days actually.
Wow. Like they know when is the holiday.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then she gave birth to 4. But the next morning when we woke up and checked, a very funny thing is when she want to give birth, right? She'll always call my sister to
be with her.
Yeah. That's very weird because that's late night already. And then she's meowing a lot, so I told my sister, I think it's almost time already. She want to give birth already. Then, but it's late night, like 12:01 already. So I just called my sister to come in first. She go in already. Mimi would jump out of the cage to go to our door and meow, meow, meow. For her to come out, to walk to her cage already, she'll go in. And she want my sister to look at her. Like something like that lah. Then my sister said she be with her until she gave birth to the first one already. Then she came in. So next day when we go check, there's 4, but 1 already passed away, and then 3 left. So we got 1 mother that just gave birth, 3 really really small kittens, and another 3
newborns.
Yeah. They are like, I think the first batch and the second batch is like 5 months apart only. So that is like, imagine 6 infants running around lah. And then, but I don't know why. I think this is what we think lah. Mimi knows that she's not well already, so she left the kittens when they were 19 days old. So we have to take care of the kittens all. But then at the end, out of the 3, only 1 made it. Named Ash, who's now very fat. Yeah, he's like the 被宠坏的孩子.
Oh, he's the pampered one.
Yes. Because he was 19 days old only. So we also bring him in lah, of course. So now inside, it's only Stranger and Ash. Then we take care of him, bottle fed him, everything. My dad really took a lot of time to take care of him, because he said he very kesian lah. So 2 of them in already, then might as well just bring all the
Christmas
cats
trees.
in. Yeah, so the Christmas tree also come in.
Wow.
Yeah, so now 5 cats. 5 indoor cats.
That's a lot.
Yes. Well, the late night zoomies. Cannot. Oh my gosh. And then sometimes they just want you to, because we go out to work or school, we come back, then they want you to pet them, then they will just rub against you.
Yeah.
Like, you feel bad not to pet them also. Yeah. So all our cats are actually adopted. Not we adopted them, they adopted us.
Yes.
They chose us.
Well, actually, the mother chose us.
Yeah. And stranger. And orange.
Yeah.
Uncle Orange.
Yeah. But what are their personality like? Like, I am sure each of them have their own characteristic,
Yeah.
sassiness, personality. How are your cats?
Well, stranger is the very fierce uncle, very disciplined. Yeah, every time when it's feeding time, my sister says sit down, he will be the first one to sit down. And then whoever go near his bowl at that time got smacked. Yeah. Then Frosty is he's the least with tempered cat. So whoever wants to pet him also can. Like as long as you don't squeeze him or something lah. Yeah. And then Belle is the most manja to me lah. Like sometimes manja until I'm like, please come on, give me some space.
You're
Like-
her favorite slave.
Yeah. But I don't feed her, that's the thing.
Oh.
My sister's like, why she feed but then Belle likes me more. And then Elfie is the scaredy cat. Yeah. And then the thinnest one, don't know why. We fed the same amount, but then he eat the least lah. And then Ash is the most pampered one lah. The youngest, but the fattest also.
The chunky one.
Yeah. And then he likes bread a lot,
Really?
especially gardenia bread. Yeah. Every time
wow.
I take gardenia bread, right, he smell the bread, then he will come to beside your leg, and he look at you.
A human, give me food.
Yeah. If we didn't keep the bread properly, right, in a cupboard or something, at night he will go up and then he'll bite the whole loaf. A few times already.
Wow, Ash really loves bread.
Yeah. I don't know. Other cats, right, they like wet food. Like once we even cook salmon for the cats, you know.
Wow.
Like small, everyone a bit lah. Ash don't like salmon.
Really?
He only like dry cat food.
Oh,
Even sometimes wet food also he don't like that much.
really?
Yeah, don't know why.
Red cat.
But chunky. What about your cats?
My cats, Mia is the most socialized one. Yeah, she can get along with anyone. Even the vets.
Really?
Yeah.
She's not scared?
No.
Wow.
Like, she'll be scared in the crate, but once she's out of the crate, she was like, oh, it's you. Hi.
Wow.
New human.
Okay.
Sorry. But she did, like, got angry at the vet because they injected her.
She remember which vet injected her?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay, that's a Scorpio cat, I think.
Yeah. Because when I want to neuter her, they have to inject the anesthesia. So when they injected, she wasn't happy at all. She woke up cranky.
Really?
Yeah, she woke up cranky. Yeah, and then because I need to bring Mia back to the vet to check up, because she also did the operation on the injury. She didn't like the vet.
I remember you. You are the one who injected me.
Yeah, but after that, like the usual checkup, she became friends with the vet again. So yeah, so even the vet is surprised that she's that friendly to strangers. Yeah, overly friendly, I would say.
Overly friendly.
Yeah, then after that is Cookie, the one we had 2 episodes ago.
Yeah. The one that's not impressed.
Yeah, the one that's not impressed. Yeah, she is a very sassy cat. I would say she has the biggest temper among all.
Okay.
I mean, you experienced.
Yes. Yes, I experienced a few times.
Yeah, she'll like let you pet for a certain amount of time. Then once she gets annoyed, she'll give you a first warning. If you ignore it, she'll give you a second warning. Third warning is she'll start biting you or scratching you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then she's the cat that meows with her tongue out.
Yeah.
The first thing I see is like, why this cat meow with her tongue out?
Yeah, she's also a cat that enjoys going out on a walk.
Yeah, she always follows us on a walk.
Yeah. Like wherever I go, she'll follow me around. And then
She will meow at me if I bring Shannon out.
yeah, she's like, where are you taking my slave? Give me back my slave. Yeah, and then after that we have Tiny. I would say she's the chunkiest kid of me. Yeah.
She's a sushi cat.
Sushi cat.
Because she got one patch of.
Oh. Yeah. Oh, you call her a sushi cat. I call her the underbaked cat, actually.
Underbaked cat. Oh yeah, you should say that as well.
Yeah, I'll explain why. Yeah, so we have Tiny. She is the major scaredy cat also. Yeah.
Until now, I cannot go near to her for like 5 steps.
Yeah.
More than 5 steps, then she's like, nope, I'm gonna leave.
Yeah, she's only like close to me actually. Even my family, having her for 2 years, she sees them, she still run away from them actually. Yeah. The only time she won't run away from them is when she has food.
Food is everything.
Yeah. Oh, actually one time she did open up to my second brother. But my second brother betrayed her by helping me putting her into the crate.
Oh no. Does she have trust issues?
Yeah, she has trust issues. So there's a period of time where I have to bring her to the vet every single day.
Because her paws, right?
Yeah, not her paw. Her medication.
Oh.
Because she was sick and at the time I wasn't really familiar on how to feed cats medication. So they always help me lah.
Okay.
So whenever she see me bringing out that blue crate, she will run away. Yeah. And then there's her twin sister Rebel. I call her Rebel because when she's like her kitten age, like 2-3 weeks old, she is a very, very rebellious cat.
I seldom see her because she's always in the neighbor's house.
Yeah, my cats are free roam.
But around the neighborhood.
Yeah, it's around the neighborhood. So she's always like hiding somewhere.
In someone else's house.
Yeah. That one is also another scaredy cat, just like her twin sister. But she's okay with my family, but still cautious on strangers. Yeah. And then we have the youngest one, Luna. The talkative one. Yeah, that one, whenever we come out of the house or just came back from work, she'll be the one running to you and meow, 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 meow all the way.
She's greeting you.
Yeah, she's
Welcome
greeting.
back, my slave.
Yeah. And I think she is the one that can get along with my nephew, with me. The rest of them, nah, not so much. And then we have Uncle Orange.
Uncle Orange.
The chunkiest among all.
Chunkier than Tiny.
Yeah, chunkier than Tiny.
He came the last, right?
Yeah, he came the last. He was actually a stray. And then he wanted to like find his own territory. So he always come to my house. But my cat doesn't like him.
Always shoo him away.
Yeah, always shoo him away. But I think they started to slowly accept him. Just that his hierarchy in the cat family is the lowest. Yeah.
Uncle Orange, but the lowest.
Yeah. He will always like bully Rebel and Tiny because the two of them are the scaredy cat. So he is trying to like push their position.
I see.
But Luna, the young little feisty one, will always like take revenge.
I see. For her sister.
Yeah, for her sister.
Oh, all your cats are girl.
Yeah,
Only
they're all
orange.
girls. Only orange.
I realized, right, like stranger, whenever there's stranger cats that came, if it's a girl cat, a female cat, he's okay.
Yeah.
Even though if we go out and feed the female cats, usually they are all pregnant lah. That came, I'm like. But if it's a male cat, then he will start. Wow.
Yeah.
He's tempered. Very scary. When he's angry, he's very scary. Like no one dares to go near him. We will wait until the cat decide to go away. He cool down. Only we get close.
At least your stranger know how to show his dominance.
Yeah.
Orange doesn't. Orange is a scaredy cat.
Whoever come, hi, welcome. This
No.
is
Whichever male cat comes, the stray one will serve his dominance first, and then Orange, this chunky boy, will be there like. So ended up, Mia has to be the one to shoo the stranger cats away.
Oh, Mia, so brave.
Yeah, because Mia is like the mother, the matriarch of the pride, I would say. So even though Cookie is the sassiest one, Mia still.
Because he's the mother.
Yeah, even towards like stray cats, she will give warning like, this is my territory. Get out.
Oh, Mia got the sense of territory.
Yeah, she has that territory. Because she's been with me for like also 2 years. Like with her first batch of kittens. Yeah.
Ash, right? I can say that he's like a baby lah. Like, you know cats, if indoor cats, right, you open the door, the cats will just run out like in 1 second. But Ash, you open the door in front of him, he will just sit there and look outside.
That's so cute.
Yeah. And then because he was born inside, until he was a few months old, then we decided to bring him out to let him breathe some fresh air lah. Then my sister carried him out. The moment when he was under the sun, he wanted to go in already.
Privilege.
Yeah.
Privilege.
Yeah. And then even though sometimes when they accidentally went out, he will always roam around the car porch only. He won't go out of the house. Like the Christmas tree, the first thing my sister said, the first thing they do when they go outside is to roll around on the tar road. Yeah. And then every time when they came back, she had to bathe them again.
Yeah. But among all of them, who is your favorite?
Of course, Belle is my favorite. You know, right? Sometimes she want to come into my room because I don't let cats in my room. Sometimes I only let Belle lah. She want my sister to open the door to my room. She will bring gifts to my sister. We got like stuffed fish or the cat toy. She will bring one by one and put it in front of my sister's door.
That's so cute.
Until she opened my door.
That's so cute. Gosh.
It's like recently only. The one day I realized like, why the toys up here? I thought they play. 2 of them play or something. And suddenly, the toy become more and more. You know, every day we put it back downstairs. Then the next day it will be in front of my sister's door again.
That is so cute. My gosh.
Yeah. The most is there's one time my sister got a round mat in front of her door. There's 5 toys on the mat, all from Belle.
Human, I'm bribing you. Open door, please.
Yeah, like so cute.
That is very,
She will
very
purposely,
cute.
when she bring the toy up, right, she also purposely meow very loud so that we can hear her with the stuffed toy in her mouth. You know?
That is so cute. My
Yeah.
gosh.
But Ash, if in the house there's no other cat, he will be very manja to everyone. Like he got the ego lah. If there's other cat, I cannot show that I want pets. Like that.
Another tsundere cat. You have a lot of tsundere cat.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So, in your cats, who's your favorite?
Honestly, I can't pick. You're all my favorite. But
Lies.
no, but I really love them, pampered them all equally. But the one that always will be in my heart is Tiny.
Oh, you want to explain why you call her the underbig cat first?
Yeah, Tiny she's a tri-colored cat. She's black, orange, and white. And the rest of the siblings are brown or darker brown. And then Mia is the black color one. She's not fully black, but she's
Black grey,
almost
like
black grayish. And then there's Orange, who is orange basically. So whenever I see them all together, somehow it just reminds me of a big bread. Yeah, so I have Tiny, the underbig cat. And then I have Rebel, Cookie, Luna, the a bit over big cat. Then Orange, the perfect bread.
Perfectly baked cat.
Yeah, the perfectly big cat. And then there's Mia, the burnt cat.
Burnt cat.
Yeah. So if you put them all together, especially when they eat, because when I feed them, I bought the bigger feeding bowl that can feed all 6 of them actually. So whenever I see them in the circle, it's like such a nice bread.
Loaves.
Yeah, such a nice loaf cycle. Yeah. But as I was saying, Tiny will always have like a special place in my heart because when I first saw her, she was actually injured.
Yeah.
Yeah, because when Mia gave birth to the second batch, my first batch didn't like it. Yeah. So they started like attacking, and then Mia have to like fence off the stray, the first batch away. Yeah. So when I found Tiny, she was already badly injured, especially on her front left paw. Because that time her walking was like that.
Yeah,
The paw was actually it went inwards.
Yeah.
So
You can see the wound also actually.
the wound, no.
Like that part.
Yeah, you can see like the ligament tear a bit lah. Then I bring her to the vet. That time I wasn't really sure whether she can make it or not actually, because she was the skinniest among all as well. So when I brought her to the vet, they say that she's quite malnourished compared to her siblings. And then I asked if like they can put like the cast on her. And then they said because she's a newborn, it's hard
For them to put the cast?
Yeah, it's hard for them to put the cast. And then they scared that if they put the cast there, she will rely on it more.
Oh.
Yeah. So, like, they gave me those, like, goat milk powder and medicine. More like supplement to, like, help her build up her immune system and all. So, when I brought her back, that time I wasn't really sure what to call her. So she was actually wrapped in a small face towel. So I saw her wrapped like that, and I was actually driving. So when I looked down, she was actually fast asleep.
So cute.
Yeah. So I saw like she's like a tiny burrito. So I started calling her Tiny because she was like the smallest, petite among her siblings also. So yeah, I called her Tiny, but now she's like the chunkiest kid among all.
The most well-fed one.
Yeah, the most well-fed one actually. The most pampered one when her injuries were still quite severe. Yeah. Like, cause when you see her play with her siblings, You see her
Limping.
run, limping, and the way she run with her paw is like, oh, so 可怜.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but luckily she get
made
to
it.
walk it back. Like I always do the massage for her, then I always encourage her to walk on her paw. So she slowly, she managed to like walk like a normal cat. But she can't jump very high and she can't climb trees.
Oh, I think my cats can't climb tree also.
Really?
Stranger, my sister says Stranger can climb tree lah, but then I think he's so chunky now. I don't think he can climb trees anymore.
I think if Orange can climb trees, Stranger should be able to climb trees.
When he's still like skinny lah.
No lah, Orange also quite chunky like Stranger. I think he's
No.
chunkier than Stranger.
No.
Really?
Yeah. I think Stranger is chunkier than Orange. Yeah. Plus now he's an indoor cat, not much exercise. Yeah.
Okay.
I never seen him climb trees anymore lah.
Yeah. So that's Tiny's story. Even the vet is surprised when I told them that Tiny can walk like a normal cat.
Oh.
Yeah, because they told me that she can't be a wild cat. She can only be a house cat.
Because she's different already.
Yeah, she's different. Already.
Defense is weaker than
Defense is weaker, and then her capability of finding food is limited.
I see.
Yeah, so
I
now-
know for sure Ash cannot be an outdoor cat, cannot be a wild cat, because he will die.
He's a pampered boy.
Yeah, he cannot find food. He's scared of anything.
Yeah. Did you have like difficulties getting along with them when you first have them?
At first with Orange, yes, I don't dare to touch him, you know. Yeah. Until I think when Orange is still with us, I think I still don't dare to touch him. Until after when he went missing, Stranger became a indoor cat. And then I started when I have the courage to like carry cats. It's because of Ash. So Ash was like this small only. So we wrap him in a towel, and then I hold him through the towel.
Oh, cute.
Like, then slowly I dare to pet the other cats also lah.
Okay.
You like cats, you like animals, so I don't think you have a trouble.
Yeah, I get along with them just well.
Yeah. So
Yeah. So did their existence like change your life? Like how did they like affect your daily life when compared to when you don't have any pets?
I would say it's more interesting lah, my life. If without my pets, if I'm alone at home with my sister, we'll just be doing our stuff separately. With the cats, we can, at least me and my sister, we can talk to each other about cats, which we do most of the time. Like our topic is always like about the cats.
That's cute.
Yeah. Then sometimes if she's away, I will send her videos of the cats. If I'm away, she'll send me videos of the cat, like that. A few days ago, we just took a picture of, FIFA is ongoing now, right?
Yeah.
In Qatar. And then we made I don't know what you call that. They
The
are
headbands.
with tissue and a hairband. And then we tried to make all the cats wear it lah. But then obviously no one wants to, until we found an opportunity where Ash is lying down peacefully, and we put on top of his head and faster take picture. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I'll show you. Yeah. I will put it here also. Yeah, we will do this to the cats, and then we will send each other videos of why the cat do this, or how to treat your cat, like that, something like that.
Okay, it's like a bonding mechanism between you and your sister.
I would say that to some level lah.
Did they like help you with your mental health, emotional health, or any physical health? Like since we've been stuck at home during the MCO period, I'm sure like they did
Less
play a
miserable,
role.
yes. Yes, I'm pretty sure. If without the cats, MCO at home will be way worse.
Yeah.
You also have your cat during MCO period, right?
Yeah. It was actually a few months before MCO period. Yeah.
So do they bring any benefits to you?
Actually, they do. They make the house more livelier, I would say. Because when there's no pets around, it was actually quite a very quiet house. Like, that time we were still just, like, me and my parents just started opening up with each other. And then it was still, like, very boring house. Until Mia came along.
Start talking about the cats.
Yeah, we started talking about the cats. My dad initially opposed of having cats. Ended up having one of his favorite ones.
Oh, who's his favorite?
It was one of the first batch kittens. Yeah. But then she got missing, so...
Yeah. But it's okay. I saw... if you keep the cats in a cage, I don't really agree lah.
Yeah.
They have their
own life.
Other than that, it's like they are born to be free. Yeah, so it's not good to actually any animals.
Yeah.
Like circus. Recently, I saw an ad right on YouTube. It's like they are gaining funds to stop the circus. I'm not sure if Malaysia we have it or not, but last time in the Western country they have like animal circus, right? I cannot, man. It's too cruel.
Yeah, it's actually quite cruel to the animals. Especially the way they train them.
Yeah, cannot. Even like some parts of Malaysia by the beach, they will have horses. And then the trainer, they will have like canes or something to hit on the horse to make them obey their what they say lah. I also cannot. Cannot, man. I would never.
Yeah, it's kind of cruel to the animals lah.
They cannot defend themselves, so you can do this to them. I don't think it's right lah. Yeah. But who am I?
Yeah. So, are there like any advantages or disadvantage for the cats of having them around your house?
Disadvantage is you need to care for them. You need to clean their poo. You need to clean the house because they shed a lot. Actually, scary. Especially you got 5 cats around the house. Wow.
Yeah, and yours are indoors as well.
The fur is like visible. Yeah, so you need to clean the house a lot.
Yeah, I would say that's the same. But mine, they shed outside of the house.
So it's still okay.
The disadvantage is they are making me poor with their foods and treats.
Yeah, you know, me and my sister, we got a fund for like cat stuff.
Yeah.
Every month we put a fixed amount of money into the fund for the 5 cats.
That's actually a very good idea.
Yes, it's like a joint account for the cats.
Wow. That's actually a very good idea.
Yeah. Which is also making me getting poorer every month.
But they bring us joy.
Yeah.
They accompany us during our hardest time.
Yeah, we can't just abandon them like that also.
Yeah.
I cannot lie. Sometimes I see like people abandon their pets just
in the middle of the street.
Yeah. Like you think about it, your pet has been with you for I don't know how many years. Maybe sometimes from a puppy or kitten. Then you just abandon them there. Can they make friends with the other stray animals in the area?
Yeah.
Can they find their own food? Are they going to survive?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like they probably is not able to survive through that lah.
I would rather you putting them into the SPA or SPCA
or putting it up for adoption.
Yeah, adoption or animal shelter. At least there's someone there to take care of them instead of just you abandoning them when they've been with you and relying on you for so many years.
But the emotional damage to them is also something like the dog or the cat already thinks that you are the owner.
Yeah.
And then suddenly, even though if they go to another family, they will also feel like they are an outsider lah.
Yeah.
They will still wait for you. Like my grandmother, I got an aunt who is working as an estate agent. There's one student from overseas. She got a dog, and then when MCO started, she need to go back, so she cannot bring the dog because all the procedure is just too complicated. Plus there's the pandemic. You don't know if the dog will get it or not, because no one will know. So she have to leave a dog here. So my aunt also pity the dog, so she brought it back to my grandma's house as a companion for my grandmother lah. For like months, she sit in front of the door just waiting for the owner to come back. Like every time when my aunt came, she will just hop onto her car and then hope that my aunt will bring her back to her owner. Oh my god, cannot lah.
Yeah. The trauma they have left behind is actually quite painful as well.
Not for you only, for the pets also.
Yeah.
But now she's okay. She got another
Puppy sibling.
Yeah, she half. Is it sibling? Like my aunt's dog gave birth to 4 puppies. Then she gave it to my grandma and the other aunts lah.
I guess you can say step sibling lah.
Something like that lah. So she got another step sibling with her. And then, but she's a very well trained dog, so she can teach the half siblings also. So it actually works though. The puppy used to be very noisy, but after the dog taught her, she's now very obedient.
When you have the right mentor.
Yeah.
Now I'm thinking, if Mia is the right mentor, if she's the right mentor, why do I have a sassy cat? A too scaredy cat? Yeah, I think. Yeah, now my Mia is a very good girl.
At least she herself is good. She don't cause trouble for you, and she take care of your house like a dog.
Yeah, actually all my cats are good. It's just sometimes the mayhem they cause.
Maybe because you gave them too much attention, huh?
Yeah.
I know you're my owner. No, I know you're my slave.
Yeah. What to do? You do anything for your pets.
Yeah. Actually, yes, I do agree.
Yeah, with that we've come to the end of our
Story time.
Yeah.
About our cats. Yeah, we hope you like our cats. Not for adoption though. They are mine.
Yeah, they are mine.
Yeah.
Yeah, we hope you enjoy our story time about our pets. And if you do want to have your own pet in the future, we encourage you to adopt instead of buying them.
Yes. And don't abandon them if you decide to adopt them. Make sure you're ready before you adopt them.
Yeah, before you actually commit to them
Be
as well.
a responsible human. I mean slave.
Yeah. With that, we'll see you next week.